Greetings everyone and welcome back to Thea the Awakening, where we have completed the primary quest. We have restored Thea, or rather we have restored hope to the great cosmic tree. It will, in time, a very, very great amount of time more than likely, return to its full strength from seed to tree. But there's still a little bit for us to do in Thea at large, and that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode, perhaps the next couple of episodes. Right, so where do we need to be exactly? Well, the first thing we want to do is actually check out our latest companion. We have an elven mage. The elven mage shall be known as Darius. Welcome, Darius. You can have that. Got okay, Warhammer. You, like many elves, you do... You're actually a level 6 medic. Wow. Maybe. Take you up to 8, that would take you up to 9, that would take you up to 10. I'm afraid, J. Parnassus, that our new elven mage, Darius, is a better medic. Also, a significantly better warrior. Look, I don't make the rules. Well, I do, but shh, it's okay. You can return to camp, actually. We might need you to, in fact, because right now I can't guarantee the way that a fight would pan out. 3, 9. Well, okay, 15, 16. Actually, we've got enough people. But still, I would like to return to camp to pick up some better armor. That would be quite useful. Let's see, do we have any decent armor in here that I can hand over? Yeah, we've got some. Tree Spirit's Blessing right there. It's bad quality, though. Wow. Oh, well.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
I think we're going to go for a warrior. This child killed a mouse with its bare little hands. Looks like a promising warrior to me.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion.
Hooray!
The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Celebrate the rite of passage and immediately name them. Let's get you named. So, where are you? There we go. Let's get you named properly. Tom. Scaper. Welcome to Dapper Dal, Tom. And you've got decent strength. Let's get these down there. Fast reactions would be nice. Sure. We will go with... You can have some life leech. I think... Yeah, that's the best armor I'm going to get you. Well, we'll give you a nice old spear. Well, actually, that said, no, we'll give you the... Oh, well, no, we can't equip you with that. Let's swap these around, and there you go. That's a bit better for you, isn't it? That said, you could wield a big old two-handed sword, but I think we're fine. I think we're fine as is. Now then, well, we've got a lot of stuff that I'd like to drop off, but it might be a little while before we can. Alright, what I would like from here is some really nice armor, thank you. And over here, let's drop off everything that we don't need. There you go. Perfect. Right, let's get Darius equipped. That is fantastic. And off with us. Ever onwards. Now, Dapperdell, I wouldn't mind you being constructing some more things, but what can we have you constructing that's going to be useful? That being said, it doesn't strictly need to be useful. We just need you making something. So, how about... Let's have a look. We could easily make some decent armors. And just make these for the sake of it. Sure, just make those until you can't make any more. 8 of them. I would very much like those made. Please and thank you. Now, what here do we not have anything to make? That's fine, that can go. There we are. Yeah, that'll work. Right, got some more straw. Right, onwards. Up to the giant lieutenants we go. Now, it shouldn't take us too long to get there, and we're also walking through the day, which is nice. Oh, my lord. That is not as nice, though. Mind you, they're mostly... well, you're a bit of a problem, but... yeah, that is a 4-skull battle. Still, we've already moved as far as we can this turn. Thankfully, they are splitting up. Phew, okay, good. Lots of them up here, though.
Some elven travelers pass through your village to refill their supplies. They leave you a scroll which reads, "Mortal children, we are happy to inform you that our ancient city of Silver Oak is slowly rising from the ashes of the darkness we defeated together. You are, of course, invited to visit the sacred groves and learn from our old ways. There is no map, but you feel you know where to go."
There we go. This is... every one of them has a town that will pop up. Because Thea is not a game that ends when you've completed all objectives. Thea is a game that you can just keep playing. And as you've seen, I've only scratched the surface of the amount of events that exist in the game. Now, some of them you won't get in a single playthrough because they're kind of mutually exclusive. For example, Dusktown. But here we are. We've got Silver Oak that we can go and visit. Where is Silver Oak? Actually, not that far away. We could even visit it on our way up to, or rather, after we've visited the giants. I like that idea. Now, what have we got here? Troll Abomination and Living Cook. Okay, so I'll be a hex. Oh my lord. Banishment Ritual it is. Let's get us some nice gear. Oh wow, Darius doesn't have... Did I give Darius a bashing? No, I didn't give Darius a bashing. Interesting, we don't have a piercing attack there. Very interesting actually. Try and take some of you out if we can. Well, one is good enough, I suppose. Counter tactic. Another counter tactic. Ah, well, we tried our best. We will get closer, just to absorb some hits. Should have played them earlier, really, but I keep forgetting about the piercing damage in Hex challenges. My bad. Really, it doesn't matter, though. We've got so much damage here. We'll go with that. There we go. And there we are. We'll get rid of that one. We've got some bread. Nuts and grain. Nice. Good. Take this stuff and continue. There's one down. And we can move on to the spider's nest. Sure. We'll go with a hunting challenge here. Now, Cthulhu, let's get you involved. Ah, of course, it was a hex challenge. It wasn't a fight challenge, and that's where Darius has likely got the piercing attack. Of course. Take your card away. And have we got a counter tactic? We do, actually. Excellent. Right, well, given that, let's buff you to the point you're just going to go straight through them, and then Kenneth can finish off the other one. We'll also get Mano in as well, and buff Mano up. We'll get Oxherd in as well, and buff Oxherd up as well. There we go, that's more than enough for us. There we go. And down with the last one as well. Now that is an artifact, which is something that we have a great lack of back in Daffodil, unfortunately. Darius, well, you've already got a decent artifact, it seems. Zensequiter, can you... How heavy is that? That is a very heavy artifact, actually. You are not equipping it. Likewise, they're not equipping it. Liam is fine. Manu. I mean, you could. Sure, okay. Gives us a bit of perception. It's a good quality item. It's just not particularly good. Right. Let's get this group out of the way as well. Whoa, actually, no, we've got no more moves. Oh, dear. Malicious spiders, they're not going to be particularly difficult for us to deal with. Especially not when we can play Oxford straight away, followed by Evil Friend. There is literally nothing they're going to be able to do. The only sad part about this is that we can only trample 2 enemies. There's nothing they can do. There we go. And we're done. We'll get rid of that one straight away. And we can take our turn. Fantastic. Let's get rid of you guys. Perform a banishment ritual. Now, this is a 4-scar banishment ritual. 10 hex cards. Not a small amount. Get you into the fight. as well as you. Now, let's go for counter offense. Let's get one of their cards gone. They're all sufficiently high that I don't... Well, we could possibly take one out there, but I don't think there's a particularly high chance of it, honestly. So, with that, I'm going to lay down a shield. And then another shield. We'll reserve you to get you in this fight. I would sooner allow the enemy to play all of their cards, because the vast majority are going to be... Yeah, I think it would be better just to let them continue playing, because the first turn is not going to do any damage to me, and I will have gone through most of their cards in that time. And the next one, please. There we go. Now then, I can play one card and get it up to the front. The only card that I can do that on is En Sequitur. So, go ahead and get closer, please, En Sequitur. Now, I would like someone with a decent amount of tanking ability. Followed by Cthulhu. And we'll kind of spread them out. We'll put weaker ones in betwixt each of the more powerful cards that I have. Just to create a bit of a better bank of absorption. There we go. Does hurt a bit. But as I said, we're just going to work our way back through the cards then. Very nice. Leaving only 4 cards that can realistically do any kind of damage, and they're not going to get through them. There we are. Now, we are going to be entering a second round, and we're getting the first turn again. That's actually pretty good. Now, we know the highest ones they've got were 13, but let's just hope that we've got one. There we go. Very nice indeed. We don't really care about that one getting played. I'll get you in play. Get you in play as well. You're going to do enough damage to make them wounded, which means we're going to do 8 damage with the following attack, which is particularly nice. We've got 2 first actions, but none of them are really going to be useful. So we'll just get people in play there. And we've got 110 there that will. So the best person we can get forward is Isham Gamer. Get you at the front. Again, we don't really need to play all of our cards here, but I will anyway. Parnassus in there, got Lively Cheer. And there we go. And if we're super lucky, we'll win the entire fight. There we are, perfect. That was not bad, though. We didn't get very much good loot, honestly. And a bad quality ring as well. That just adds insult to injury, really. We can take out the giant cave there. A 2 orange skull giant cave? That is horrifically frightening. Alright, let's get rid of the wolves over here. But that is a cave that is going to produce ridiculously powerful enemies. And let's go for counter offensive 8. There we go. We don't have a counter tactic high enough to take them out, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to live with that one. Let's make sure that you can take that first card out. That'll work quite well. There we go. Now you're going to wipe that one out as well. That's fine. You'll take that one out. And then we can just play the rest of the cards and we'll easily take out the final card that is currently in the discard pile. Won't be a problem for us. There you go. Very nicely done. And then we'll finish it off. Get rid of that axe. Don't need it. Now, an unliving nest, taking you out would be very, very much welcomed. More enemies over there, but... hello? Oh, they're not going to attack us.
darken, the air becomes thick and stuffy, and a chilling silence befalls the land. Then a hungry grumble tears across the land, and the sky is torn by a white flash of Perron's fury.
Great.
A thundering storm cuts through the skies, and your village is in its path.
Brace yourselves for the angered god and his power.
The storm rages for hours on end. Thunder strikes from the heavens, bringing destruction and fear. Trees fall before your eyes. Stones fly as the angry winds blast into every corner of the land. Fires break out where the angry hand of Perron hits hardest. As your people try to stay safe, some inevitably fall prey to small injuries.
Stay in cover and hope the wrath of Perron will spare you this time.
The storm is nearly over.
It's not so bad.
But the last few angry thrusts seem more vicious than ever. One of the people, terrified and confused by the chaos, runs out into the open and finds shelter under a tree.
Take them back to safety.
You run after the fool and try to take them back to a safer place, but a thunder strikes the tree they were hiding under. You both receive some burns, but you see the tree fall where your friend stood just seconds ago.
More willful, very nice. Remain undercover until the storm passes and someone can tend to the wounded. Well, that wasn't so bad, and we all got a level up. Wow, okay. Social Game is better at gathering. Obsidia is more dexterous. Bubbles has got a higher animal kinship. Kenneth is more intelligent. Ripsung is stronger. Liam and Fitz are healthier. Manu is a better backstabber. That's not particularly good. Jay Parnassus and Zen Sequitur are better herbalists. I mean, it is good, but, you know, it's just the implications. Cthulhu and Evil Friend have better talkie. And Rolox, more intelligent. Ravian and Oxford are stronger. And Darius is healthier. Sai is better at talking. Kijikun is more intelligent. Svizzle, more perceptive. Jason has got a deeper knowledge of folklore. Russell is more willful. And I'm Nobody, Sarah, and Travis are all healthier. Derek and Telcass have better gathering. Silkcass is healthier. Tom Scaper is more willful. And Travis is stronger. Well done, everyone. And the well brought a straw. I mean, you know, can't win every battle, I guess. How are we doing? Still making progress, just very slow progress. We'll get there eventually. Right, let's go. Now we've got a lot of enemies to fight our way through. We're going to go for the Hex. Let's get rid of you. It's only a 2-skull Hex. Scarcely worth the effort. Even without any actual damage, you're going to take that card out in the first hit. Okay, maybe not anymore. Can we confuse it? I believe we can. No, we can't. It still doesn't matter. It's only going to do 3 damage. I'll just let that happen. There we go. Get rid of these. The monster bone is nice, though. And moving on. Let's take you guys out. Exactly the same thing. Hex all the way, because we have basically built this deck for Hex challenges. It is all about doing Hex damage. Now, I would like you to get in there first. Then I would like to start knocking out... Oh, it's 16 though. That is scary. That is scary. Granted, you're not going to do much damage there. Still, frightening. Darius, let's get you in there. And then Isham as well. Ouch. That was painful. That was quite painful. Let's get you a shield. And then I'm going to go for a 12 counter offense. Okay, there are a few low ones. Good. Now we could have gotten that one out of the way. Can we? Oh, poop. No. Nope, we can't, is the answer there. Okay, well, let's get the shields down. We're quite badly split up, so people are going to go down fairly fast here. Especially with them buffing each other. That's worrisome. Got very few of their cards are out. Whereas, it's going to be nasty. We'll still more than likely win just because we've got a couple of cards that have got ridiculous health tanks. But their cards do have a lot of potential damage. Right, we've got the first blood. They equalized that soon after though. 2, 3, okay, not so bad. Once again, we've got a large amount of health tank on our cards. Yeah, we've got this one. But they did a fair chunk of damage before we managed to clean them up. There we go. Opponent's turn. How many are you going to get to play? Only that one. Very well. Taking you out. And then let's get you in play. You in play as well. We're guaranteed to take you down with that. Okay, maybe not then. Let's get a shield on you so it can't just knock you out. In fact, let's make sure you absolutely are shielded there. And then we'll just drop down a couple of extra cards. I mean, you're going to do a chunk of damage here, so we'll shield you up. But we're good. There we go. We'll get the rest of the cards played in just because we can. Alright. Nicely done. And that was a decent battle. That's a nice weapon too. Dryad wood and fur leather. What about you? We're going to get rid of that, but that was a nice weapon. Okay, have we got enough turns to move on? We don't, so let's camp here then, at least gather some meat and some wood. There we are. Okay, next turn. Ooh. As the morning sun welcomes another day, you feel the gods are pleased with your recent efforts. You find a peculiar gift standing in the village square. Bathed in the sun's rays is a large hog. Examine it. Wow. The pig looks ordinary, yet you feel it is not. It is clearly a holy hog, a gift from the gods for your efforts, and we've got a massive bonus to health. Did everyone get that? Yes, absolutely everyone got that. Even the ones out in the expedition. That was pretty good. There we go. We've got some new gear made. Very nice. Let's see what the well brought us. Decent amount. Right. Let's get over here then. We need to have a word with you.
You find the group of planetniks the Weatherer told you about, and you approach them carefully. They look down at you, and one of them speaks.
I sense the energy of the Weatherer upon you, and my instincts tell me to listen. So speak, little one.
Okay. Use logic and knowledge to show your arguments. Just look at the sacks you carry and listen to what your hearts tell you, or use the powers of persuasion. We were sent here by the Weatherer, and he has an important task for you. Will you social?
The giants stop what they're doing and listen to you.
Oh dear. Okay. Very well. We've got a huge blessing of speech. You feel the power of your deity strengthening your words. Your leader calls for your obedience. You were once the shepherds of all giants, and you are needed once more. You must also help your leader remember the cause, so that together we may stop the Moroki rather. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard for us. There aren't that many cards. They are pretty beastly ones, though. Have we got any piercing attack? No. Alright, now the planetnik are very high level cards. But they only do one hit of damage, so let's get you down. We're going to split up a little bit, but they can only take out one card at a time, so... Okay, you are not too hard to take out. Have we got anything counter-tactic that high? Got some counter-offense? No, okay, fair enough. Counter-tactics then. Get one done. That might be a planetnik there. Another counter-tactic would be grand, but I don't think we've got another one that's high enough. Shame. Great shame. Okay, okay. We can get a couple of people to the front still. Oh! Right, okay. Well, that's an interesting turn. Very well. I would like you supported and then sent to the front where I can get you there. So, first action there. I would like you supported and then sent to the front as well. We've got all the time to plan our actions now. Furthermore, I would like you supported and sent to the front. And finally, Rivsung, you're going to be a bit of a verbal meat shield. And we'll see how this goes. We should be able to get the Planet Nick out of this by the first way through. Okay, there we go. That is very good. That was the more dangerous of them. Yeah. Very nicely done. They will get a move. Ooh. Okay, they split up in a generally favorable way. Okay, you're going to be a potch, though. Now, do we have a counter-tactic sufficient to get rid of them? We do. Oh. No, we need counter-offense, sorry. No, we don't have a counter-offense sufficient. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, Cthulhu, I need you to brace there. Let's get Unrelocks in. We don't need anyone to move forward here. Because it's effectively the same. They don't go on the first turn no matter what. So we don't need to push that one yet. It's much more important that we get our cards in play. There we go. Now we can consider which ones to move forward. So let's get you a big old dose of support. 2 doses of it, in fact. And then first action. Now, I can move you forward with only 1 card, but I can give you a massive wallop of extra damage. In fact, we're going to massively overcharge you and move you forward. I want that Weatherer out of the way straight away, so no one else is confused with which direction to attack in. There we go. Perfect. And there we are. Won it just enough, actually.
True, and we feel you have helped our kin before.
Ah, there we are.
So you say we must try to collect the clouds, and then put other giants to sleep. And then there is the Umbrage Lord, yes?
Yes, that about sums it up. Exactly. We need the help of the Weatherer, and you must help him remember.
The Planet Nicks stand as still as rocks, and you see the wind swirling around them madly, then shooting off into the distance, along with a thunderbolt. The Planet Nick speaks again.
There. We have connected and spread the word. The Weatherer remembers now and has shown us how to track down the Umbrage Lord. We must go and try to calm our older kin, but you must go and face the shadows.
Why can't you come and help?
We were not meant to harm our own, not even those corrupted ones, and it is only us that now remember. There are so many lost souls out there, and if we do not keep them in check, your world will still be doomed.
Fair enough.
But fear not. Our leader can break those rules if he wishes to.
Rightio, fine, off we go to find the Umbrage Lord. Giants return all the way to the north? Actually, yeah, not that far away, really. Do we have the Weatherer anywhere nearby? Let's see. Let's find you. Goblin Village. Giants return. So part 4. Okay. Well, it isn't exactly clear where we need to be. But alright. We're making progress. That is good enough. Hello, Goblin Bull Riders. As more power returns to the deities, their influence on the world grows. All of the deities of the cosmic pantheon look upon you with their favour for restoring balance to their ranks. That's lovely of them. Oh my lord! Ah! Okay, so we've got 2 malicious spiders have joined us. And looks like a good group of people there have gained speech, strength, armor, health, and Fitz has gained folklore and intelligence. Nice. Where are those spiders, though? Are they up here? I hope not. Whew. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, the reason why I said I hope not is because that would throw off which units came into a fight. I only want to take enough that I can fill my deck, at most. Any more than that, and it creates randomness, which I can't account for in battles, and that's not where we want to be. Weird Alchemist, there you go. Welcome to Dapatel. Let's get you on there, and the other malicious spider shall be Dot. With the 0. Now, the lovely thing about these guys, they can all speak. They've all got magic because they're in the Dapatel. Glorious, I tell you. Glorious. Let's get you helping out here. Even though we don't really need it, it'll stop you from giving me a warning that people are lazy. No one's lazy. It's fine. Right, let's get over to Silver Oak. And, well, actually on the way. Let's deal with this group of boars. We'll use social, because I don't think there are that many there that are going to be able to put up much of a fight in a 3-skull battle with goblins. If there was matriarchs and that sort of stuff, then maybe. Shamans as well would be quite powerful, but they're not particularly strong. Plus, we've got a cumulative several blessings of speech on us, so I think this should be easy enough done. We're just going to raffle stomp our way through here. There we go. We're not even going to have to raise our voice. We're just going to talk calmly. Almost like the melee distraction. There we go. That we want to keep. There we are. Now let's get that equipped. Who would like this? It's 31. So well, actually, you could, because you've gained strength. That's a good point. Yeah, fantastic. All right, let's go to Silver Oak then. It's high time we found out what was going on here.
You find the hidden forest of Silver Oak. It feels like an enchanted land, removed from grim reality. There are not many elves here yet, but you see small groups arriving all the time. You can trade supplies, or train your people.
800 food or 400 bones to train people. There are very few elves left in Thea, so children will help rebuild the city. You can leave 15 of your children here, and some of the elves may choose to join you in exchange. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, actually. In the spirit of cooperation, the elves agree to exchange 4 of your people for 1 of theirs. Join the elves in meditation. Nice, but nothing to do now. We'll join them in meditation.
You are invited to join a circle of elves as they meditate under their sacred silver oak tree.
Meditate.
The meditation has strengthened your willpower.
Lovely. We're all more attractive. That's marvellous. Where can I find myself a silver oak tree to meditate under? My God. Alright, let's have a look then. We've got a hive over there that is still terrifying. Well, not the hive, the giant cave above it is terrifying. We've got the giant's return. Well, we can go and check that out, I suppose. We probably should. Very well. Yeah, get in there. And let's get rid of this unliving nest on our way. Banishment Ritual it is! Alright, there we go. Let's get our cards in play. I put you down in the wrong order. My bad. Still, between the two of you, you're going to do 4, 12, which is fairly good. In terms of counter offense, do we have a card? Yeah, we definitely got a card that can handle that. Counter tactic is less certain, so we're not going to play any cards there. What I will do is get these cards a bit closer, though. I'm going to split them up so that they can't easily get all of their attacks in one area. Pretty much what I try to avoid letting happen. But I will stack all of my remaining cards at the back of the deck, where they can just work through everyone, card by card. We are completely using the middle cards here as meat shields. There we go. Oh, very nice. He's decided to attack in the right direction there. There we are. And the next. Okay, they're deciding to go for bubbles quite a lot, actually. I disapprove. And now all that's left is this one card, and we've won. Not too bad. Got some food from that. Alright, Giant's Return. We are off towards you now. Any high-level resources up here? There really aren't. All of the high-level resources are much, much further out in the darkness, which is a bit of a pot, really. Now, if we're not able to get the weather over here, then we will have to make our way down there. Because we should be able to gather the help of the Weatherer. Without the Weatherer to join us, fighting the Umbrage Lord is going to be a real pain. Because the Umbrage Lord is terrifyingly deadly. As you might expect. Sure, let's get these cards out the way. One, and then... Oh, poop. I would have really liked to have gotten rid of you. Much sad. Alright then. Well, let's get our cards in the way. That's enough to ensure that that one goes down. And we can just drop in a couple of other cards. It really doesn't matter. There we go. And begin. Good old poison. And there we go. Wow. That's a lot of stuff that I'm not keeping. Awful lot of stuff that I'm just going to throw away. Ooh. Come across the ruins of a house hidden away from the main track. The damage looks fresh and there are signs of violent struggle. Move the robot to see if there's any loot. Got some goblins attacking. That's fine. Do you not understand what we've already destroyed? You stand no chance. Ooh, very nice. You decided to buff. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. We'll just keep going with the trampling damage. Honestly, we've already won it with just that group. There you go. Another totem. Nice. Take the stuff and bury the bodies. As you prepare the bodies for burial, some of the corpses rise back up and attack you. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's what we get for being nice people, I suppose. Now, this is a level 3 fight, so... Well, still, they're not actually that high. We don't have any confused, though, which is a bit of a shame, but... Ah, well. It's fine. We'll get... You buff there. And again. Then we'll drive you to the front. Now, between the two of you, you're going to take that one out. You will do almost enough damage. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. Cthulhu, let's get you down. And drive you once again to the front. And at that point, we should be good. There we are. Okay, that's one down. That's the second. Wonderful. Defeat the unliving and they collapse. Hopefully for good this time. Well, we've got a couple of trinkets from that, actually. Now, who wants them is the question. Well, no. There's none to really give you. Oh, wait. Yes. 2 extra damage? Sure. Let's give you that. Right. In terms of food, this is actually quite a lovely spot here. So we're going to camp for the remainder of the night and gather up some noms, I think. Go there. You can grab this one with a little bit of help. Grab this one. And then we'll get a couple of folks just grabbing wood. There we are. Got some nuts back at the well. Oh, hello. The holy hog brings many blessings. What will they be on this day? A child touched the hog and grew instantly into an adult. My lord, Tomash. Well. Some extra meat. Hello, Tomash. You shall be Stephanie. Welcome to Dapperdale, Stephanie. Let's get you some armor. Sure, we'll get some magic on you. We will go for a nice big old staff as well. There we are. Glorious. If you could help. You can help there. Now let's break camp and we should be able to get through these guys. Another Banishment Ritual it is. Begin the ritual. 10 hex cards. Once again, we want to drop down the regular damage first. Follow it up with the poison damage because then that'll get doubled. And unfortunately, we can't get you involved. It's much sadness, really. Let's get... Are any of them going to be as low as 7? No. That was really hopeful, but no. Most of them are decently high, in fact. Oh no, we got the 2 out. Good, 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 good. Alright then. Let's get you down. I'd like you moved forward. Drop down some shields on Manu. Okay, that's a little bit of a pain, I'll be honest. Cthulhu, let's get you in place. And get you played behind them. Oh. How vexing. Quite troublesome, I must confess. Now let's move you to the front. Okay, there we go. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, we've taken that card down by the time of the next turn, so it's not going to be too much of an issue for us. That's 1 down. Now you do have quite a lot of health there, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Come on, we want to get rid of that one. There we go. Okay, they're down to 5 cards now. So again, let's try counter offense. Good. And another counter offense. Oh, very, very good. Alright, start dropping our cards in. Now we have no means of sending any of our cards forward, so we're just going to get the cards in play instead. Oh, I should have played you a little bit earlier, my bad. Oh well. There we go. Okay. And will we go to another round? I don't think so. No. This second phase, we should easily work our way through what's left. There we are. Get rid of these ones. Again, once you get up to having a good hex deck, most of the challenges become easier. We could go and deal with the bats, but I'd rather not, honestly.
As you make your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spiderwebs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men.
Your village needs the herbs. Send the herbalist to pick them and keep watch.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right herbs, while the rest of the men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice that there is a larger patch further down the path. However, that area has a sticky white blanket of webs thrown all over it.
One of the group holds up their hands and speaks. The layout of these webs could mean a spider queen's presence. We should be wary.
Those with knowledge of the animal world in your party huddle together in talks. Taking their time to analyze the scene, they point to the pattern of the webs as well as signs of spider eggs in the distance. It is clear that your party may face a spider queen, or at least her best minions if they risk venturing forth. On the other hand, the men inform the group that such lairs can also hold precious resources.
You had me at precious resources, which is very fortunate because it's the last thing you said. Go forward and prepare yourselves for battle. Alright, let's get you in play and also Oxford. There we are. Spider Queen's already dead, as are the next 2 of her minions. Seems so pointless, but sure. There we go. And continue to stack up the damage. And we'll leave it at that, frankly. There we are. That's an event that I usually see much earlier in the game.
After a tough
Oh,
fight,
wow.
you finally
That
clear
really
the
was
area
good.
of those nasty spiders. Within their lair, you discover some more herbs as well as bodies of fallen men and women who were clearly not as lucky as you. You search the area for any usable loot.
That was very nice. Better leave the place. Who knows if these were all of them. Very, very nice. I mean, you know, we got getting a decent collection of artifacts now, but it's the ranged weapons that I'm most happy with. Okay, we've got a group of fat rats and hulking rats over there. Okay, it's getting a little bit more dangerous now. Right, that's going to take most of our turns to get over. We'll pitch camp. I got some fruit. A rough-looking bunch of bandits crosses your path. They don't look like much, but they are armed. A deranged-looking captain speaks to you. Halt! You're crossing our piece of this road, so you must pay us. Or better yet, play a game of chess with me, and it will determine our fates. What say you? Fine, we will play your game. A dwarf in your team steps up, smiling as he speaks. I carved my first stone set when I was a wee babe. Let us play, laddie, and watch us leave with the winnings. Yeah, go for it. There we go. Got some gold, and Oxford got a little bit more intelligent as well. I love that one. Right, there we go. Got some meat. Okay, Giant's return. It is time. A bone-chilling howl of bloodthirsty werewolves stops you in your tracks. Stand and fight. Okay, well, it's not going to be an easy fight, certainly, but it's also not going to necessarily be a terribly bad one. Evil Fiend, let's get you down. Ouch. That's just rude. Exceptionally rude. Okay. In terms of first move... Well, we can get you buffed up to the point where you're going to be able to get in there and do a lot of damage. So let's continue. We need you up to 49, basically. Well, actually, no, we don't. Just need a little bit higher. There we go. That'll take you to 50. So we're happy enough now to get first action on you. We'll take you a little bit higher, just in case. There we go. First action. There we go. And... well, since we know that it's already won, might as well just get you buffed up. There we go. And that will be it. And there we go. Even a 4 skull is not particularly difficult if you know how to do it. 3 dexterity on that sword is glorious, but it's a bad quality one, so we're going to break it down. And we got some extra stuff. Very nice. Okay.
You approach the lair of the Umbrage Lord, and it is suitably steeped in grim darkness and stale, musty air. In an underground chamber stands a large figure, barely humanoid, made of pure darkness.
Okay, we need the weather then. So actually, come back later. Okay, well, we made our way over here to check out what was going to go on. We're going to leave that there then. In the next episode, we're going to go out and look for the weather, and that will probably mean traveling all the way down here, all the way over there to speak with the Weatherer's lieutenant. Now, if we do that, then it should result in the Weatherer joining us, and then we'll have to travel all the way back to deal with the Umbrage Lord. But that should be the end of the series. Once we've completed that, I think we'll be wrapping things up there, but that is it from me for now. I really do hope you've been enjoying the series so far and will be joining me for the next. But until then, do take care, everyone.